Signore e signori, benvenuti.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
So it's away we go then. Inter Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. And they've got rid. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Threads one in. Now there's Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Benfica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been cut out, well played.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And they're quick to get it back. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. But that has not gone well. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is... Haaland! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cross into the... He leaps for it! Final touch was poor.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the shot! It's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Takes a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Zielinski. Looking for options for movement. A header! Now it's Diouf. Ambitious ball here. He's put his foot right through that one.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bisek with the clearance. Takes a shot! Schneider. Cristiano goes for a shot! And that has been knocked clear. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Messi, serve, shoots! And that is faded wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bastoni. And he's managed to get rid. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And this is Ronaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to get it away. Carlos Augusto. It's a pretty loose pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Numero 19, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Benfica are having a ball here. Haaland. And that's a simple one for the keeper. DiMarco. Zielinski. Great vision. Diouf. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Barella, stood up well to him there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Good ball over the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the uprights. Oh, impressive strike.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bastoni, and it's Sucic. DiMarco. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. The message is clear, none shall pass. Haaland! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider goes short, delivers the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now here's the delivery. Terrific effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They've been denied a chance to...
He's having a
Ci
shot!
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
Silvestre clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Sucic. And Bastoni. DiMarco. Zielinski. He has found the way through. Esposito. Silvestre spots it and intercepts. He's through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal. 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And there is no stopping him.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Benfica look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And they get things going again. Now it's Neymar. Zielinski. And it's Sucic. And Bisset. Bastoni. Barella. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Diouf. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's well seen too. Carlos Augusto. Now it's Haaland. Here's a shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Ha segnato al 54esimo minuto.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Sucic. Now it's Haaland. And this is Neymar. Impressive jump! Di Marco. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly. And he shoots! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zielinski.
Benfica have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Barella. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Haaland! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he can thump it away. Francesco Esposito is onto this. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. And this is Neymar. And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw!
Ha segnato al 68esimo minuto, numero
And
19.
this is getting
Cristiano
ridiculous!
Ronaldo.
Borderline crazy!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bisek calmly anticipates. Esposito. Bisek.
Martinez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a shade optimistic. That's an excellent interception.
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 94.
So we have movement on both
numero
benches.
32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Getting
Il
too
numero
much time on the
22.
ball here. That is good pressing.
Mkhitaryan.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's played into the middle. Zielinski, shin to shin, bicep to bicep.
Oh, he's having a go! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
So their fourth corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. He's had a shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Ha segnato all'80esimo minuto, numero 21.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sucic.
Kane. He's gone for goal. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Zielinski. There's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way. Big chance! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Barella.
And Bisek. And it's Zielinski. Nicely spread.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's a key interception.
Bastoni cuts it out.
Zielinski.
Now it's Mkhitaryan. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni. Now Carlos Augusto.
Barella. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's let fly!
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Hangs one in. Nicely aimed pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Zielinski gets into a good position. Haaland tries to pass it through. Sucic engages and forces him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio.